I've realized that in the past I was like, I hate being stuck. I hate not being able to figure out what my next move is, what my what my next step is. I don't like not knowing that. So when I do realize that I am in that space, it's really hard for me to get out of that space. I noticed that previously, even going back to like high school, when I was stuck, when I did feel stuck, I had people to get me out of it. And not to say that I don't have people to get me out of it right now in this moment. What I am noticing though is that the universe is making sure that I learn how to get myself out. Like, after I fall down the rabbit hole, how do I pull myself out of the rabbit hole? Yeah, the universe is definitely making sure that I learn how to become my own savior. And that's definitely a thought that I had in my previous book, in What It Means to Be Her. Oh my god, y'all, I cannot believe that I actually wrote 2 books. Like, they're published and they're in real life, and I have them in my library, and that makes me so happy. So yay me. Virtual claps. All the virtual claps. But yeah, I did realize that that was a pattern in my book that I wrote about, like, will the princess save herself? You know, like, how will I save myself now? Like, what will I do in order to protect not only myself, but my heart, physically, mentally, emotionally? How can I protect and save myself when I do fall down the rabbit hole? And I think I'm learning that. And I think the universe is trying to teach me to learn how to save myself. Because I think that's been the pattern for like the past couple of years now. Since I graduated high school, it's been really hard for me to redefine who I am. You know, like, outside of high school, who am I? Who am I? When I don't have a reputation to uphold, who am I? When I don't have people to impress, who am I? And those 2 things, I say, are very like shallow, and in all honesty they really don't matter. But let's be honest, like, I am a human being, so I feel like I constantly think of, what will these people think of me, or what reputation do I need to uphold, or how am I going to show up in this space? You know, like, yes, we always say hold space for exactly who you are, be true to who you are, but let's not forget that there are spaces where we are human beings, and sometimes those thoughts come up, like, are they going to like me? Will I get along with them? Like, things like that. So I think the universe has been showing me, like, hey, you need to learn how to save yourself. Like, you need to learn that it's your opinion that matters. And truth be told, no one else's opinion matters but yours. Truth be told, you should not care what other people think, because guess what? They are doing the exact same thing that you are doing. I think we forget that we are human, and all of us are made the exact same way. Like, our emotions are wired the same way. What we think is literally all lining up. Like, we think the exact same things that other people think. We experience the exact same things that other people experience. Like, there's no difference in us other than maybe our names, where we grow up, how that, like, what those factors are. Those are literally the only difference in who we are. There's nothing else that's different other than those. And I think we have a tendency to, like, single ourselves out, but we are not singled out. Like, there's no way in hell that you are ever alone, ever. You think that you're the only person going through these things. You're not. I am not the only person going through what I am going through, same way as I am not the only person who wants what I want. I'm not the only person who desires to be an international supermodel, or a New York Times best-selling author, or a business owner. I'm not the only person who desires that. So if I'm not the only person who desires that, then how can I ever think that I am the only person going through what I go through? How am I ever going to think that I'm the only person experiencing what I experience? How selfish of me to think that. Because guess what? All of us are literally made the same way. We're made the same way. So who am I to think, well, who am I to only think like this is only happening to me? Like other people don't experience life. Like they're not all alive. Let's have some grace for ourselves and each other. Like let's hold space for that. And I think I am learning that for myself more and more. Like let me hold some space for me. Like, yes, you are a person, and sometimes you feel alone, and sometimes you feel scared, and sometimes you feel shallow and selfish, but that's okay. Like, that makes you exactly who you are and who you need to be. I think with regulation, hype yourself up. Absolutely. You are that person. You are that bitch. You are that. Hype yourself up. Absolutely. 100% do it. But at the same time, also humble yourself enough to know that you are not the only person alive and well and going after things and learning and growing. You're not the only person who wants those things. So yeah, I think that's what the universe is teaching me. The universe is teaching me that I'm not going through this alone, and that sometimes I do need to become my own savior. Like, the princess has got to learn how to save herself sometimes. Yes, you will get the savior. Yes, you will eventually, there will be a prince who will climb up the tower and who will rescue you. But at the same time, you need to be the one to climb out of the tower and walk on your own 2 feet until you fucking meet the grass. And then you wander. That's it. That's all. So yeah, that's where we're at. That's what I'm feeling. Yeah. I love that for me. And I hope someone resonates with this. It doesn't have to be right away, but just think about it. Yeah, just think about it. Even this, like, it goes back to the 101 principle. Like, this is my first time experiencing this life. I've never been here before, and I will never again be here before. So let me have some grace, and let me understand that these people have never been here before either. Let me hold some grace for them. This is all of our first time experiencing this life, so let's be graceful about it. Don't waste your time, but at the same time be patient. Because there is indeed a time for everything, and I promise you that there is. Just take your time, don't rush. And focus on the right now. Where you are right now is exactly where you are meant to be in this specific moment in time. That's exactly where you are meant to be. You're supposed to be here. Because if you weren't, then it would not have happened this way. So, hold space for that. And I will see you guys on the next one. I hope you join it. I don't know what it's going to be yet, but I guess we'll see. Yeah. Bye.